Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's quick spread, we're going to be working in the photo journal from Happy Planner. I had hauled this about earlier. I can't remember when I hauled it, but I've been so busy with other projects and stuff that I haven't really done a layout in here. What I like about this one, and what my tip is for anyone that's looking to get into memory planning, is like start here, because if a memory planner seems a little bit overwhelming to keep up with like the day-to-day things that happen in your family or in your life, or like you don't have like a busy life, this one is a great option because it doesn't have to be in chronological order, or happen like just this year or just this week. You can start pulling photos that happened last year or that are just your favorite ones that you want to document and attach the story to it. So in that regard, I'm going to be flipping through because it's still just in order. So all of these, I have pictures that I feel like will go in certain places already just because they've been sitting here. Like this one will probably go here. And since the page is pretty much done, I might add one or two stickers and then just fill out where we were here. And like that one can go just so that it has a space, because I think I had intended to frame this photo of me and my daughter, but I just never have. And instead of losing it right now, I'll just add it in there. And so I have put other just photos. See, like this one too. I just have maybe a story right here to go with her room, because why I have this one, because I printed it twice by accident. So I know I put it in Project Life, and so that one sits there too. And so I like this layout right here because I have these photos that I guess never made it, or maybe this was another time where I printed it twice too. So I'm just thinking of maybe putting it here and here, because these were both like in the little blow up pool we had in our backyard during COVID. And then this one here and here, this was like a beach day that we had last year. And then do some stamping for a title, maybe just like pool time and then beach time. So that way they complement each other, and I'll add a few stickers and then do some of my journaling. So that's what you're gonna watch me do right now. Or not, you don't have to watch me. You totally can tune out. But let me take these sheets out because that's what my intentions are right now. And we'll get started. Like I said, these are like great planners or memory books in case you do not want to stay in tune with any sort of, like I said, chronological order or anything else. And I have this new alpha that's kind of like a Ray Dunn inspired one. This one's Juniper from Carrie Bradford. I have not used this yet, but this is my classic Jane alpha from Elle Studio that I use all the time. And I feel like let's just go with the classic. I already know how to stamp with it. And recently in one of those hauls too, I had done these new inks, and I feel like the gray one will come perfectly here, even though I do have some new ones from Allie Edwards, but these are very pastel-y, because I just don't want to do black also. So that is my idea. Like I said, I do think I'm going to do pool time and beach time. Maybe I should do it both here. Or I was thinking like in opposite corners, like pool time, beach time. Yeah, I think I might do them opposite corners. All right. So I will put you on fast forward for a little bit of this stamping process. And then we'll pull out some stickers and stuff that will coordinate with it. And like I just bought this one, the Happy Life one, which is very colorful. And so maybe it'll bring out, like the blues and stuff, almost like a watercolory kind of one. And go from there with these photos. There we are. And I actually might trim them down a little bit too. So this is a classic 3x4. So this is how I printed it on a 4x6 card, and I just cut it in half. But 3x4 is a little bit too big for this one, which I'm okay with. So I can just trim it myself so that it fits a little bit nicely into these designated spots, which is also very helpful for these layouts, and go from there as well. But let me do the stamping. So I'm kind of feeling either pool time, beach time, like those, or I feel like I should put these two. Pool time, beach time. Okay, so let me get this. Let me get a stamping block, and let's get stamping. So I'll put you on fast forward. Okay, so I was test stamping on a scrap piece of paper just to see what color was a better tone of gray that I wanted to use. And I was going between this Simon Hurley one called Wolf, and then I brought out, I think it's Weathered Wood from the Distress ink. And I still went with this Simon Hurley one, But I will say I'm an amateur stamper, so I could be completely doing something wrong with this. But I just felt like this ink pad, it's brand new to me, does not ink the stamps very well. I might be doing something wrong. If you have any stamping tips, by all means leave them in the comments below, because I do want to improve upon my stamping, because it doesn't add bulk and you can add a lot of cool effects with stamping. And so that's what I want to start incorporating in these memory journals and things that I am doing for my memory keeping. So if there's any good stamp inks that you like, leave them down below, because I need to grow my collection. And right now I have a lot of distress oxides, which is great, but I'm dabbling into a few from card making companies, and I just don't know where to go first to add to my collection. So if you can help me out, that would be great. So here I am. I did say I was going to trim down some of these photos just so that there was more of a border around this like preset layout. And I do that. And so these were photos, like I said, that were probably printed twice because I kind of had them around. And what I'm doing is just utilizing the photos that I have on my desk, because I do, print a lot and then I scrap a lot, And so I just want to make sure that all these have a home and the stories get told. So that's the important thing for me. So I'm using the seasonal sticker book from Happy Planner, and I'm going to end up using the entire sheet of these flamingos and like palm tree fronds. And I love it. And so these are just pictures from actually last year when we were still in the middle of COVID or in quarantining. So this was like a pool picture because we had inflatable pools in our backyard. We live in a townhome, and then we did venture out to the beach one day and the water was calm. So that was really cool for one weekend. So I do love these memory journals. Like I said in the beginning, if you are interested in saving your memories and printing pictures without the pressure of being chronological, pick this book up. It's available at Joann's or at happyplanner.com. These are great, and get this one that has a very neutral paper palette because you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, so I completed this one rather quickly. I finished a whole sheet of those flamingos and like fronds from the palm trees, so that's very good in my eyes always when I can take a sheet like that and utilize it in its entirety to make the two sheets cohesive. I did have these already pulled from, I guess, another layout and stuff, and while they were also good, I just felt like the flamingos in that one, I had enough for both sheets, and this one I would only have like two and then fill it with pineapples or the hibiscus flowers. So either way would have worked out fine. I added these phrases from the Simple Brights collection, and then this little brush script was just from the watercolor collection as well. So I'll take the time now and do my journaling around here. These photos were actually from last year as well, so I'll make note of the date that these were last year's photos during this pandemic time. That way I'll remember that this wasn't current. So yeah, that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed this quick, simple layout in my photo journal from the Happy Planner. Until next time, bye.